Can having a beard protect you from MRSA, the flesh-eating bacteria? Good morning, everybody. We have all the chickens in the garden, so it's like a chicken party up here. Dolly's on her way to the barn to be milked.
She's getting a little special treatment first.
And she's just getting a little treat, some of this long grass in the yard before we get down there. Brownie's on the other side of the fence here, waiting to have his first milk meal of the day. Bree decided to milk this morning because when I'm here she can do it, and it's kind of low stress because I'm watching the kids.
It's so much nicer to just like take your time, enjoy the process.
Have fun. There's feathers everywhere down here in the barn. Grace and I last night moved all the chickens from down here up there when we clipped one wing on each chicken, except for the silkies because they don't really fly. Grace actually clipped most of the wings. Clipping chickens' wings can be a great tool in management so that you can keep them contained and keep them safe. Here's the last 4 eggs from down the hill. These are from yesterday, and I'm gonna bring those up. Can having a beard protect you from MRSA, the flesh-eating bacteria? Well, yes, there's some evidence that it can. There's a study that I've known about for years, and I love this. The study looks at colonization rates in healthcare workers with the MRSA bacteria. The study was looking at colonization rates in healthcare workers who have beards and healthcare workers who don't have beards. I should define what colonization means. That means you don't have an infection, but the bacteria lives on you. I have this idea that someone probably went out to do this study because they were thinking in their head, oh, you know, maybe all healthcare workers should shave and not have those nasty bacteria-filled beards. But the result of the study was interesting, and if that was their intention in funding this study, then they were probably quite surprised. Because the result of this study actually said that healthcare workers who have beards have a significantly lower MRSA colonization rate than healthcare workers without beards. They had a couple theories. I don't think they really pinned down the reason for this really surprising and interesting result. I have a theory about why this result is, and my theory is that the bacteria, the good bacteria in beards, actually protect you against having those bad bacteria come in and take over and live on your face and in your nose. Oh, by the way, I'm putting this shirt back up for sale. Homestead is where the heart is. I'll leave a link in the video description. A bunch of people have bought the shirt. We've gotten good feedback on it. People are enjoying wearing them. When I wear this shirt out to the store and someone says, oh, that's a cool shirt, it gives me a chance to talk about the things I am proud of that we do in our life. You'll notice something kind of interesting this morning. The baby pigs are all inside the fence. What happened? When I set up this pig fence, I had actually disconnected the electricity to the very bottom wire. The reason I did that is because the pigs tend to root dirt up onto those lower wires and they can ground out the fence. So yesterday I reconnected it, practically containing these little pigs. They will not escape because they will get shocked. Previously they were running through it, not because the holes in the fence are big, but because the lower wire was not charged. It's hot now though, and they are all staying in. This falls really closely in line with a lot of my thinking recently and why I've been focusing in my life, and to a certain extent in videos, on fermenting and sauerkraut. For the last decades, we've focused so much on eliminating bacteria, whether through pasteurization, with antibiotics, hand sanitizer, just getting rid of the bacteria, killing the bacteria. Why are so many people getting interested in fermented foods? And why is it something that maybe you should be interested in or learning more about or adding to your diet? Two things. Traditionally, human diets have always had fermented foods in them. If you look at nearly every culture across the face of the earth, there are traditional fermented foods that were eaten as a regular part of our diet. The second reason is bacteria play a critical part in our lives. And they're not just playing a passive role, they're actually actively involved in protecting you, in aiding your digestion. Bacteria are a core part of our immune system in our gut. He's saying, can I have sauerkraut? You want sauerkraut?
Okay.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I'll give you one more little bit.
I just love how he so intently watches you.
Alright, get in your high chair, you can have it.
You want some too?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I was talking about.
Y'all are cool kids, man.
I love that the kids love sauerkraut. I think all of them actually really like it. They'll all eat it. The only one in this family who doesn't like sauerkraut is Bree.
It's the truth. It's true. I don't love fermented foods at all. But I keep trying them because my kids keep trying them. So I figure if they're gonna try them, I'll try them. I do like, was it radishes I had the other day at a restaurant that I really liked?
Beets.
Beets.
It will make sense.
That's why Daddy's making beets.
I want to just remind you all that on Saturday, I guess when this video is published, it'll be tomorrow, we're doing a fermenting event together. We want you to join us in making sauerkraut. I hope that many of you will come along and do this for the first time with us. It's really, really simple. All you need is a head of cabbage of any type, salt, a few tablespoons of salt, preferably non-iodized salt, and a quart mason jar. That's all you need. Don't be afraid. This is a very safe process. So this has been another great day on the homestead, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video.